What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Nah, my bad. Let's just start it from here. So, we're going to talk about this trans sports.
Uh,
What you think about it? What you think about this bill? This passing of men or women, well, basically men going over to women's sports.
Men or women can play men or women's sports, is what the bill says, huh?
Right.
All are created equal. Humans are humans. They don't separate girls and boys. I'm going to say it's okay if the girls come to the man's sport. Because I don't feel like it gives that girl a special advantage. I'm going to say it's not okay if a man goes into a girl's sport for the exact same reason. You looking up the bill?
Yeah, basically.
Who signed this bill?
Biden.
Do you agree with this?
No, I don't. I don't agree with it at all.
I guess to bring it home, what are you going to do if your 8-9-year-old daughter comes home from playing a match of soccer and gets kicked in her leg by a man, right? Because, well, 8 or 9-year-old boy, but he's going to be a lot stronger and faster, and she's feeling discouraged, humiliated. She's feeling like she's not good enough to play because there's a boy that's sucking up, all the glory and the compliments because he's obviously going to do better in competition, right? That's what's going to happen.
Listen.
Was she 5 now?
Listen, it's a reason why it's women and men's sports.
Uh-huh.
It's a reason why. Because if it was women in men's sports, it would be unfair. A lot of times women would be left out.
Right.
You could take a lot of sports, for instance. You have Serena Williams, who unfortunately wouldn't be in the top 10, but she's the number one woman.
Right.
You have basketball. You have
WNBA.
WNBA. Don't make as much. It's not exciting. A lot of them can't dunk, which makes it less exciting. Boxing. A heavyweight woman versus a heavyweight man. That's not fair.
Do they have a girls' football league? Like a professional?
Listen,
Women,
they do.
Women NFL?
They
WNFL?
do. They do. So it's like, we know that these things are not equal.
Right.
But you're trying to make them equal, and it just doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right, doesn't look right. It's not fair for the participants.
It's not fair. I think it would be fair if women who transgender into men tried out for men's sports. Okay, go at it. I don't have no problem with that. As far as the men trying out for women's sports, I don't think that's fair.
That's
I don't
some blurred
think it's
lines.
right. I believe, it's one of the double standards.
Here's what I'm thinking. I do have a daughter. She's 3. But what if she wants to be in a wrestling, sport, and she's like 10, 11, 12, and she's in like a finals or a championship match, and the person she's wrestling was born a male, and she gets slammed in a concussion or her neck broke. What am I going to do as a parent? I'm going to whoop that kid's parents' ass.
But did you not allow your daughter to wrestle in that match?
I mean, yeah.
So why not just pull her from the get-go?
I guess it just depends on how they announce to parents, to the participants of the sports, hey, we're going to have guys in here as well. I mean, yeah. But if I know ahead of time, oh, you're going to be wrestling guys, I'm going to be like, no.
I'm one of the people that honestly believe that there are double standards. They do exist when it comes to male and female. I believe also that men's sports are a lot more exciting overall than women's sports, whether it be basketball, football, not tennis, hockey. I don't even think women play hockey. It might
No.
be.
I haven't seen a women hockey.
It might be like high school.
I seen them play this like rollerblade hockey stuff.
Soccer. Yeah, I just think it's more entertaining.
Yeah.
So, as far as the wages being the same for women and male, you see the difference. Not saying that women can't play sports. I just don't think that they can do it at the level that most men can.
And that's not their fault. It's just
It's
biology.
just biology. It's the way our bodies are structured.
I was thinking about this probably 2 or 3 years ago when I seen a transgender fighting a
MMA?
woman. Yeah.
Whooping them ass and
Whooping.
breaking their jaws and
Yeah.
faces.
And they're like, oh no, I'm a girl, so I can fight girls. I'm like, what? Because you see the muscle definition, the tone, the bulkiness of that fighter's arms and legs, and how they just dominated anyone they got in the ring with, and it was completely at a disadvantage for anyone that fought him, any girl that fought him. And I was like, I don't understand why they can pin this person the champion, because he's fighting in the wrong category.
Fallon Fox. That was his name. Or her name. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
She was fucking everyone up.
Yeah, breaking women's jaws is what they were saying.
And those women get tested for performance-enhancing drugs, but Fallon Fox has natural performance-enhancing drugs. She has testosterone in her body that women would have to take unnaturally to get that strong. And so, it's super easy. Men, women's sports, if you're born a male, you have to play male sports. That's it.
Unless they want to make trans sports, if you want to make a section for trans male and trans females, go at it. I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah.
That's just what you choose to do.
For the first time, someone you know in your family that's a girl gets
I'm
outbeaten by a man.
not going to let my daughter participate.
You're just not gonna let them participate.
No.
This might cause a lot of people to stop participating in sports, at least on a elementary, middle school, high
But
school
then you
level.
go to scholarships. What about those girls that are, looking to get scholarships?
And they can't because this dude's beating them.
You're right. Because this trans, I know as a college, this trans is better than them other girls. So I'm gonna give this trans this scholarship so that this trans can play up against these girls that we're gonna play against.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
I mean, I just think that you might be quiet. I agree with your sentiments, but at the same time, this is the bill that passed. In the long run, all you can say is either they're right or wrong.
Is it in effect right now?
I believe so. I believe he signed that bill in. It was
Why would he do that?
inclusion, things that was promised, things that people asked for, that were made.
Some things you just have to say no and give a good reason. No.
What would be the good reason?
Biologically, it doesn't keep playing fields equal, and that makes it unfair in sports. And sports is supposed to be, all about the person versus the person of, equal opportunity to win, equal opportunity to train, but it just doesn't work if you put a man against a girl.
Yeah.
The world's fastest person is a man. The world's strongest person is a man. Not that women...
Highest jumper.
Yeah, everything. The fastest time Olympic swimmers, everything is men.
Like, it looks good on wrestling when you have the men and women wrestling and the women look like they're doing a great job. And
You talking about WWE?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, it looks nice.
Yeah,
That's not
real.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand. Like I said, as
What
having
is-
a daughter, I feel like they should have their own section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have their own kind of...
Bathrooms.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's take it a step further. Your daughter's going to the bathroom, and so is this other person. You can say, hey, you ain't playing sports because there's men in it, but you're not at school, and if a trans can use whatever bathroom they identify as, now there's going to be other issues that come up, right?
I think that, this inclusion thing is sort of on borderline of not the PC culture and taking it to the extreme. I think that,
I think they're going to put urinals in women's restroom.
Listen,
Right? Because why wouldn't they?
well, they need to sit down.
If you can identify as either or.
You can identify, sit down. That's just my. I just think it's impersonators. Like, I don't discredit who they might think that they believe they are, but I just think it's impersonating males and females. I think it's stereotyping. I think my personal opinion is I think they see an image and then they mimic that image. And so to say there's not a difference in men and women, and then say that men and you want to be identified as a man or woman, that just doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah, you just said there's no difference, so
Yeah.
be whatever you're born as, right?
Right. Because obviously you see a difference in being a man and a female, or wanting to play male sports and female sports.
Yeah.
So
Now, I've never said this personally, but I have read. People call this a mental disorder. You were born one way, you have a mental disorder, you want to be another way. How do you feel about that statement?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree. I agree that if it's not a mental disorder, then you're just stereotyping what men or women are. Like, I don't go through what women go through, so I don't know what it's like to be a woman or be in a woman's body. So that's just me being considerate of what women go through.
So the top of this video is going to be trans mental disorders.
No.
No?
Just the bill.
The bill.
Yeah.
I'm going to name what's the bill called, do you know?
No, I don't.
I'm prepared. I bet a girl would have this stuff ready.
I'm not a woman.
I'm gonna cut this part out anyway, since you slacking. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know what the bill is.
Come on, man. We don't know what the bill's called, but that's all right. We don't want.
The California bill will allow transgender. I don't know. It's not.
They don't give it a name.
I don't know the name. It doesn't say.
So is that only in California? Is that nationwide?
No, this nation. It's the bill. Like,
it's a federal.
Yeah, he signed it into.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So I guess all I have to do to get a college scholarship, well, I've already got a degree, but if I want to get a doctorate or something, I can say I identify as a woman, go play women's sports, get a scholarship somewhere, and all is well.
Yeah, but you're not good at sports, so you probably wouldn't
What?
make the team.
We about to take this camera to the gym in just a second, right?
I said sports. You're talking about weightlifting.
Powerlifting is a sport. Bodybuilding is a sport.
I don't think they get scholarships for those.
No, they don't do that.
Okay.
What other thing could I play?
Probably.
Football?
Women's football is trash. It's not as good as
What?
men's
You said,
football.
yeah,
It's not as good as men's football.
So I'd be just fine then.
I mean, you would.
Yeah.
What do they make?
Here. They make a free degree if I get a scholarship.
Oh, okay.
You gonna pay me money to go and tackle some girls? Okay, they gonna feel
Well, I think
very
you
sore
get
the
dogged
next day.
at women's basketball, so
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm too short, man.
you're not good at basketball.
Anyway, let us know your thoughts and opinions on the whole trans sports topic.
The whole trans bill that was signed by Biden, let us know how you feel. If you feel like, it's unfair, if you feel like certain things should be separate but equal, then let us know. Like we said, we always for equality, but some things deserve their own lane.
Nicely put. Anyway, appreciate your love. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts, your opinions. How you feeling? Good?
I'm good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
Peace.